next generation, how does Nick Jones pay it forward? Before you disappear into the sunset, boy, you must be in your 30s now, late 30s, Nick. You're looking at retirement in that long way away. But no, before you go, there's something that we're trying to do with the alliances, right? Because the regional directors are younger than the sort of C-level executives, and we want to make sure that the legacy of what we built is left behind for the next generation as a sustainability model, don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but also, capturing the good so that people can transform and evolve from where you left off, because that's what the industry needs. So how do you do that, mate? What's your efforts?
I mean, so when you're in role, which I'm not at the moment, I'm certainly looking at how I develop my team, and how I can bring them up, and not just manage them, and not just lead them, but also mentor them. So I think there's an element of mentorship, because I think one of the best ways to get into a CISO role would be to come up through the ranks and do that. Now, I know there's a bit of a chasm at the top there, but break that chasm down, right? There were at least 2 people, potentially longer term 3 or 4 in my team that could have done that role. So have that conversation. I think you could do this role, but what are the gaps? Let's look at those. What are we going to do about those? How do we get you the relevant experience? So I've certainly done that in the past. I'm doing some work outside with a company called Meta Talent.
Okay.
I mention it because it's not competing against you by any way. But we've been mentoring and training up cohorts of individuals in Pakistan and now Saudi Arabia.
Oh, wow.
And with a view to helping them to get their first role. So yeah, I've been doing a bit of that. It's a friend. It's actually someone who used to work for me at BP who went off and set it up, and I've been helping him for a while. And that's quite good fun. And yeah, I'm not sure I'm doing enough within the broader cyber community yet. So something that I'm sure there's an opportunity to do more. But yeah.
No, that's good.
What I've done today.
Yeah, no, that's good. I think people forget that element of their role. I think it's quite easy to, especially when you go through the hardship of getting to where you've desired to be for a while, and all of us are looking for that comfort in our role as such. But there's not much comfort in cyber and InfoSec point. But you know what I mean. But I think you forget that element of replacing yourself has to exist. And that's why we ask, right? Because there's certain individuals that do enough and that capacity as well. Let's not forget about that with it. And there's certain individuals that might not realize that they have an opportunity to give back, and might not, again, imposter syndrome wise, who's going to want to listen to me? That's great, Nick. I really appreciate your time, mate. Believe it or not, this is the first time we've spoken, and we're going like a house on fire. So that's great. So I really appreciate it, mate. And look forward to meeting you in person in the not too distant future, mate. But thanks for your time. Thanks for your authenticity on this. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
No, anytime, mate. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks to all the listeners. Hope you enjoyed. Take care.
Cheers, everyone.